What up, Space Fam? Goes in here from Anime Uproar, back at it again to discuss the latest and craziest developments in the One Punch Man story, and what an insane chapter we got today. Garou confronts other dragon level threats. We get more from Platinum S, which is always exciting. Everyone sees King finally make a move, and Saitama shows up to confront Garou. I can barely believe all that happened in just one chapter, so definitely make sure to stay tuned for this one. If you do enjoy these One Punch Man videos and want to keep them coming, you know what to do. Channel the Saitama within and serious punch that like button. Remember that smashing that like button is Saitama energy and passing is Fear or Ugly energy, so choose wisely. If you haven't, make this the video you subscribe, and this is crucial. Hit that notification bell to turn on all notifications or you will miss future One Punch Man videos and updates. And while you wait for the next exciting chapter to drop, feel free to check out my One Punch Man playlist that includes videos on all the S-class heroes, all dragon and god level monsters, and more. Link to that is in the description. And now, without further ado, let's jump into it, spoilers and all. The cover of this chapter is definitely a bit of foreshadowing, hyping up Saitama's return at the end. Saitama looking very, very cool and unusually serious in this panel. The narrator says, and I quote, "Smash everything until the edge of the world." Is it just hype nonsense, or is it a reference to the god character who seems to live along the edge of this world and the next? Either way, I'm hyped. This chapter is called Ultimate Hellfire Burst Wave Motion Cannon. I love how long that name is, and it also lets us know that this will be the chapter where we see the legendary King respond to Platinum S. Finally. I can't wait to get to that part. King never disappoints. For now, we just see King standing above Platinum S. People are wondering why he's still not attacking, and I gotta give it to Murata. Platinum S is drawn insanely well here. He's looking very cool, and it's times like this where, regardless of how awesome the story is itself, I just appreciate seeing this level of drawing. We carry on in the chapter and people finally react to his transformation, saying he shrank, but that he nevertheless has an overwhelming presence. He still obviously got stronger. And yeah, I definitely feel some Dragon Ball Z influence there, because Platinum S is definitely reminding me of Boo. Let me know if that's just me. And in Dragon Ball Z, you regularly see leaner dudes take out jacked fighters, so you see that principle here as well. Child Emperor is still wondering why exactly King isn't using his secret technique. In classic One Punch Man fashion, he comes to the conclusion that it's not because the technique doesn't exist, but rather it's because King must have been waiting for the final form before he wipes out Platinum S. It must be a tactic for asserting dominance and spreading panic between all the monsters. And then he adds, hilariously, "That's the number one for you." This never gets old, and it's even funnier because that would actually make sense. Imagine if you let your opponent reach their final form and then crush them. The weaker monsters would obviously lose their minds. And I absolutely love how much of an effect each one of King's movements, no matter how small, has on everybody. The dude just uncrosses his arms and everyone goes insane. Child Emperor is sweating uncontrollably as he screams. King has uncrossed his arms. People think he's finally preparing to attack, while King himself is wondering if the monsters will spare his life if he grovels, if he pretty much begs for his life. In the meantime, everyone assumes that he'll use the famous Ultimate Hellfire Burst Wave Motion Cannon attack. All the heroes cheer him on, sure of their victory, and instead of getting pumped up, of course, King is just freaking out, wondering if they really want to see him die that badly. Platinum S actually slaps around Atomic Samurai, Puri Puri Prisoner, and the others, saying he has no time for Cannon Father. A part of me thought hopefully this doesn't lead to them thinking King couldn't help them, but they are all right at the end of the day, so it could be just King tactically, from their perspective, not choosing to engage in Platinum S just yet. Platinum S wants to give King what he thinks that King wants, which is a face-off against his perfect 54 trillion combined form. Platinum S is confident in himself now, obviously, but he still thinks King is the real deal and asks him to attack with his Ultimate Hellfire Burst Wave Motion Cannon attack. He promises that as soon as he does so, Platinum S will slice off his head. King is contemplating groveling again, nothing new, before we switch to Ugly and Bang. Ugly thinks this is the perfect opportunity. Bang is beat up right now after all because of his fight with Garou. Bomb is trying to get up and help Bang, but he's just too beat up. Ugly goes in to break Bang himself, as he says. Meanwhile, Bang is just hoping that Garou will listen to the voice inside his heart. We were mentioning during the last chapter that clearly Bang was getting to Garou somewhat. His mask was crumbling, which symbolized his monsterization, and he was holding his head in his hands, clearly troubled. Even during the last chapter, it wasn't hard to predict that Bang may help Garou in this situation and save him from Ugly. And here we get a significant portion of his armor breaking, revealing Garou's human eye beneath. To me, again, this symbolizes that Bang really got through to him significantly, although obviously we can't imagine Garou will completely change his ways so easily, but it's still a start. Clearly, Garou's touched enough to save Bang from Ugly's body melting attack, and the action here is extraordinary. Garou just kicks through the giant Ugly body and then keeps moving. We jump back to King, who is contemplating the fact that there is no ultimate Hellfire Burst Wave motion cannon attack, but as he's doing so, he actually starts screaming the name of the attack. Gotta respect the fact that he'd take this chance, while most likely he'd just look like a dude screaming without anything happening. However, as we know, King's superpower is being super lucky, and as he shouts the title of his attack, we see Garou making his way into the battlefield. Garou hits Platinum S, Evil Natural Water attacks him, and he attacks back, sending the water in every direction. And Garou did all this extremely quickly so that, as we could all guess, it looked to everyone else like King's attack just did all this insane damage. We even see Metal Bat smiling from a distance, saying King pulled it off. King is more shocked than anyone at what happened. His expression is absolutely hilarious as always. We jump to Ugly, who starts melting like a wicked witch, and we see Garou finally land a good distance from King and where all the damage took place. He even utters the words, "old man," showing he's thinking about Bang and his humanity is coming through here. You even see a tear coming down Bang's eye. I didn't think I'd be so moved by their sensei-student relationship, but yeah, I was wrong. And then, as if that already wasn't enough for one chapter, as if that wasn't already a great chapter, it ends with Saitama coming back. Blast has warped them here, right in front of Garou. I've been waiting for this for so long, and it's finally here. Saitama, Flashy Flash, and the monster. And that is the end of this epic chapter. It's also funny how the entrance contrasts with the epic cover page where Saitama looked like he landed in such an epic heroic fashion. Here they just clumsily fell on the ground with no idea what's going on, looking confused. Garou and Saitama are together, and now we get to look forward to their reactions to meeting up again and their eventual fight as well. Wow, amazing stuff, and I'm loving how consistent Murata has been with One Punch chapters as of late. Amazing consistency and quality. As always, let me know in the comments how you felt about this chapter. What do you expect to see happening in the next one? And who was your MVP this time around? I gotta go with King. Yeah, Garou was amazing too, but King's just so funny, and I love the fact that he actually blurted out the attack name without knowing what would happen. I'm glad he hasn't adjusted to how lucky he is and always sweats it out, even though things always turn out fine. If you did enjoy this review and you want to keep them coming, you know what to do. Channel the Saitama Within and serious punch that like button. Remember that smashing that like button is Saitama energy and passing is Fear or Ugly energy, so choose wisely. If you haven't, make this the video you subscribe and hit that notification bell to turn on all notifications, or you will miss future One Punch Man videos and updates. And while you wait for the next exciting chapter to drop, feel free to check out my One Punch Man playlist that includes videos on all S-Class heroes, all Dragon and God level monsters, and more. Link to that is in the description. And I especially want to thank the Patron Squad over on Patreon and here on YouTube who help make videos like this one possible. First and foremost, I want to thank the Patron of Legend, the one acknowledged by Lord Twigo himself, Alpha Sigma, and are the 1-tier patrons, the ones who stand atop all clans: Ingrata, Aljata, Pate, Hefa, the Red-Haired Fox, Hinokami and Water, the Toasted Chi, Corey McGowan, the Spike, Lonely the Car, Dylan Isadore, Spidey Life Tanel, Tungsten Tarkus, Baked Buddhist, Jeremy Cummings, and Cheye Whitley. And our Pro Hero tier patrons, the one and only Gilgamesh, Steelers, Angel Cruz, Very Gucci, Alicia Actor, Bonnie Parks, Joanne Garcia, Fatboy Games, Kaido Might Be a Duck, Jessica Rabbit, Jeremy Phillips, Ali, Vaitnia, and Temple. Thank you all so much. If you do enjoy our work, you can support more of it by going over to patreon.com/animeuproar and becoming a patron today for as little as $1. If you do so, you get your name featured in future videos alongside these amazing people right here, and you'll even get access to our private patron-only Discord where we talk about anime life and of course dank memes. So check out patreon.com/animeuproar, link in the description if you're interested. You can also join the YouTube channel by clicking that blue join button next to the subscribe button that you've hopefully already destroyed. So yeah, you can support more content that way if you prefer. Whichever way you choose to support us, you can get the same great benefits. Thanks again, and until next time, see ya, Space Cowboys.